How do you feel about the guy-to-girl ratio at TCU?
It's kind of a bummer. I don't notice it too much in classes because I'm in the business classes, so it's pretty even, but it's definitely noticeable in social settings.
How do you feel about the guy-to-girl ratio at TCU?
I don't really notice it
Why?
because I live on a floor with all girls anyway.
Boy-to-girl ratio at TCU?
I personally don't really like it because every time I go to like a social event and like one guy walks in, four girls right behind him. Instead of like a 1-to-1, it's like a 1-to-4. And how am I supposed to find my husband? You know?
How do you feel about the guy-to-girl ratio at TCU?
I think there's pros and cons to the guy-to-girl ratio at the school. I think in social settings, it can have its advantages and disadvantages for both genders. But when you get into the classroom setting, I see a lot of times in my classrooms that the number of girls dominate the number of boys in classrooms. And when it gets to the point of class discussions, I feel like it's skewed a lot towards like the female point of view, and there's not as many like males that are giving their point of view in classrooms. So as far as class discussions go, I see that affected a lot, but as negatively towards males. But in the social setting, I think a lot of guys would agree that it's beneficial.
How do you feel about the guy-to-girl ratio at TCU?
Well, I'm definitely not upset about it. I've actually done some calculations recently, and I found that there's actually 6 boobs to every guy here at TCU, which I'm a big fan of. So.